Hey guys, just give me a moment. Okay. Hello everybody. Welcome. I am your host, and with the most artwork, probably. Before I officially begin, I know, long process. I'm sending out my link to various Discords to say, hey, pop in if you want to, and I'll try to be entertaining, as one does. Oop. I just want to scooch my laptop over a little bit. Camera. Tilt it a little bit, I guess. How is everybody? Hope you're doing well. The music will be back shortly. Hi, Nick. Hi, Thunder. I just gotta... send out the tweet, even though I'm a little iffy on that right now. Guess. If I lose, I lose. If I gain, I gain. That's all I gotta say about that. And Twitch. Okay. Back to the music. Music. Lo-fi. Really? Another ad? Sorry guys, just give me a moment. I think we're good. I think we got enough links, maybe. Let's begin. In case you haven't been to this stream before, hello, welcome. My name is Carolyn McKenzie, aka Fire Crystal 102 Art. I do art and games, and today is art night. I usually do art every Tuesday, and gaming on the rest of the week. So, some is audience feedback, but for the most part, it's just me working and chilling out with you guys. So let's do this one. I've been putting this one off for quite a while. Sorry, I was wearing my jacket earlier because it was cold. Let's get started. How's everybody doing today? We're doing good. Life treating you good? Sorry if you showed up for the link earlier. I totally forgot about the stream key reset, and so I sent out my links early like a dum-dum. But I solved that issue. Thank you. I figured there might be at least one deck art prompt or Magictober prompt that I can use this with. And if not, then it's just a good art buffer, you know. I know monthly art challenges aren't for everyone. So. And if you follow me on YouTube, I had a slight issue. You see, I have 2 YouTube accounts. It's complicated. When I set up the YouTube export account, I actually accidentally sent it to one that's called Kira Mackenzie instead of FatCrystal992, and instead of uploading it to that channel, I just decided to continue using my real name as my YouTube. And that YouTube account did not show up on the export for the Mean Greens episode 3. So hopefully I can get that fixed and I will be able to upload to YouTube again. And if not, then I'll have to download it. And good news is I think we got enough clips lately. Some good and some fails. Good clips and some fails, though, where I can make a highlight reel. I need to find some good royalty-free music, though, or I can make it. I was looking at this keyboard with a mic. It's like, it was $50 when I looked at it, so maybe I can save up to get that. Let's see. I decided that I really liked using the paint for the backgrounds. So maybe I might start painting the backgrounds. But we'll see. The one thing about paint that I don't like is the cleanup part of it. So there's a lot of moving parts, you know? Okay, so okay. What color do we want this, tea or coffee? I think it's tea. Yeah, I made it tea. So we can make it something that's true to nature, or we can go crazy with it. Whichever you guys like. I think I was going to look for gray for the rocks, or, you know, maybe brown. Let's do brown. Oops. There's the first pen drop of the stream. Green. I like green tea too. There's my pen drop. Yep. Oops. There you go. looking pretty good. I just want to say to my loyal followers out there who follow me no matter what I do, thank you. It means a lot to me. And also, I'm probably gonna take a quick soft break on Halloween week. There will be a one art stream and one game stream. There probably won't be a second game stream that week, I'm sorry. But we'll see. If anything changes, I might update it. But the plan is I'm probably going to leave on Wednesday, which means if I'm going to do a second gaming stream, I might have to stream 2 videos on Tuesday. If I do that. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I've never streamed twice in one night before. We'll see. Maybe I'll do something with Thunder on her channel. I don't know. I feel like I should have the edges of the rock be red or something. I don't know. I don't want to disappoint you all, but believe me, I'm a creature of habit. I don't like the idea of having to abandon one streaming day. There is another way I could do this. Instead of doing the art stream on Tuesday, I could do it on Monday instead. But we'll see. Whichever you guys decide to do, I will support it 100%, you know. I'm actually kind of excited for this trip because this is the first time that I've actually traveled in a year. So it's really exciting for me. Actually, I don't like flying, but I do like the idea of being able to see my friends and family again in my old town and to see my grandma and to enjoy Halloween with them. I did want to stay home and make some baked goods for my family, but maybe I might make some baked goods at Grandma's house. No other place better, right? Hope you guys are having a good week so far. I'm doing okay. I might have to get another prescription pill of those thyroid pills to help with my lazy thyroid. I've been working out lately because apparently it helps start my metabolism. So any plans tonight, Thunder? Or tomorrow? I'm definitely gonna watch your Pro Skater stream later. Sorry I didn't drop in on time. I'll try to be better at my modding duties in the future. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. What color should the cup be? I'm kind of feeling a purplish vibe, but I'll let you guys decide while I work on shading on this, more on these rocks. Maybe Uncharted 2. It's okay, no problem. It's B-Day if you can. B-Day? Best day if I can. Okay. Sounds good. Orange. Got it. Orange is a good color. I was kind of nervous to do Portfolio Day. Even though I do it every year, I get nervous. In case you guys don't know, Portfolio Day is where artists post on Twitter to show off their work. Even though I've been doing it every year for the past 6 years, I always get so nervous about which pieces best represent me in a sort of way. I just checked on Twitter. Okay, yeah. I'll try not to be too spammy about self-promo from now on. I've been bouncing around ideas of what I might post besides my artwork, and when I go live, I don't know. Thank you, Thunder. I'm not gonna say I'm insecure, but I'm also not saying I'm that. You know, just, okay. Now, I don't know if anyone else experiences this. I might be the only one, but... Okay, I'm not the only one. There are people that experience this. It is true, I have high-functioning depression, but being high-functional doesn't mean that I feel like hurting myself or anything. It just means sometimes I go, oh, I feel blue, and stuff, and things that I'm interested in aren't always interesting to me, you know? But around winter, it gets really bad. I get seasonal depression, and sometimes it gets hard to come up with ideas, you know? But, hopefully, I can get out of the funk and actually produce something cool, you know? I know, it's easier said than done. What people consider cool or good artwork, it depends on every person, you know? And I'm trying to accommodate everyone's tastes. But sometimes I want to go, F it. I want to draw a pink cat spewing out rainbows. Sometimes I want to be weird, you know? I don't know why. I don't know why I would draw that, but it's something that might be interesting. Objectively. Thank you guys. first I thought it was something personal, but apparently a lot of artists are getting hit by this unfollow bug. And, I'm just trying to make the best of it, you know? Maybe I might gain some people back, maybe I won't. The future is uncertain. All I know is that I just want to continue producing the best artwork that I can. It is weird how some people come and go like that, but you know, I've been doing this for 14 years now, and I've seen people come and go, and I didn't used to be so obsessed with it. So hopefully I can get back to that mindset. In the past, when people would leave, I would just say, you know what? Maybe my art wasn't for them, and just leave it at that. Same thing, you know? If my gaming videos or art videos aren't good enough for someone, then I guess that's that. I don't know what else to say. Anyway, let's think more positively, you know? PMA, you know? We got our friends, we got our family, we got hot cocoa, we got lo-fi, and we got good art, objectively, you know? And, sorry, words are sometimes very hard for me sometimes. I'm sorry, guys. You think after a while it'd be good and less awkward, but, awkwardness is the name of the game for me sometimes. Okay. Let's go back to the music. Don't be afraid to get up and stretch every once in a while, you know? I know sometimes I cramp up a little bit just from sitting in this chair, and I just started. Yep, I've been working out. I don't think you can tell. Can you tell? Yeah. Let's turn the camera so you can see all... What is this camera angle? Sorry, guys. Probably why the other person left. There we go. Perfect ratio. You can see me, you can see the art. I swear I'm gonna fix my camera setup. Knock knock. It's Connor. Wake up, Lieutenant. It's me, Connor. Thank you for your cooperation. Hi, Daniel. How do you know my name? I know a lot of things about you. I've come to get you out of this. You guys are funny. All I gotta say to that is get the fuck out of here. I just can't with that quote. Whenever I replay Detroit and I hear Clancy Brown's voice saying that, it just makes me laugh each and every time. I've played Detroit about 5 or 6 times now, and that's just it gets me every time. I don't care how many times I've heard that line. You know? So hope you're in the mood for some chill vibes. Remember, with coloring, it's all about smooth circles and to take your time and really get yourself into the zone. There are other methods of coloring or shading, but I like cross-hatching because I'm really into comic books. I like the texture that comic and manga have. But I also like a little bit of street art that you might find in skate shops. So it's sort of mixed together in this weird smoothie of inspiration. I don't know why smoothie specifically. I guess I'm thinking about a smoothie. Oh, that's right. Enjoy your inner pride. We don't discriminate here. We don't discriminate against any dinosaur. Aw, man. I meant to do that. Totally. Did you make Thunder nose pass or something? You want to say hi to everyone, Pearl? I think she might be asleep. I was going to say you guys want to meet my mascot, but I think she might be asleep. Pearl, are you up? Are you up, little baby? Yeah, I think she's asleep. That's okay. Oh, I heard shifting. Pearl, are you up? Pearl, come here. Come here, say hi to everyone. Come say hi. Come here. Hi, Pearl. Hi, Pearl. He's a good girl. Who's a good girl? High five. No. No, that's my chest. High five. Come on, high five. Good girl. What did you do, Dork? Is there another delay again? If there is, I apologize. My internet can be a bit... Sorry, I'm just trying to pick these pens off the floor. Aw, man. The lead fell off. Aw. Aw, man. Guys. Do you see that? Here. Focus camera. Do you guys see that? Here. The pencil broke. Dang it. See what I mean, Dork? You might have to send me another metallic pencil set after all. This is what's gonna happen every time I sharpen them. Yeah, that pencil is toast. I'm gonna start using the other side now. It's a good thing pencils have two sides. Yeah. I guess you could say the pencil really snapped. It fell to pieces. It couldn't handle the pressure. Okay, I'll stop. There we go. What is with this camera today? There. There. Stay. Good camera. 28 penguins. Oh god. Okay. Pretending to color something. Yeah, no one can see me. What is with this? There. Keep it right there. Don't move. Not half of the pencil universe. What color should the tag be? I guess we could leave the tag green, like the T. Alright, we'll make the tea bag the same color as the tea. This is giving me like campfire vibe. This is giving me a very like campfire vibe. Maybe it's a soft guitar, but this particular track is making me wanna go camping. Let me move this pen box so that you guys can see what I'm doing. The more clearly. Thank you guys. So, I have this idea that we can use the paint again, or we can leave the background dark. I mean, I kind of like it. It's kind of a mixture between this like dark, subtle vibe and like this like calm, vibrant vibe going on. I like the contrast, but I like to leave my fate up to my audience because it makes it more fun. One of these days I want to do one of those art streams where it's like you tell me what to draw and then I just do a blank page and then I draw whatever people want me to draw as long as it's, within reason, Don't be too weird with it, Not that there's anything wrong with weird, but for a first stream like that, it has to be something easy, like the Luxo ball, the Luxo lamp, or something like that. Ease into, doing something like that. Okay. I kind of like the silhouette of the tree. But I think maybe I should use a darker blue around the waterfall. You can barely see the little finer details. How about Splitgate tonight, huh? It was pretty intense. I really like the new Fiesta mode. I like the idea of not knowing what weapon I'm gonna get. Makes it more interesting. We should do a Fiesta mode. We should just do a Fiesta stream, Thunder. It's like, what am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? Mystery weapon. Yep. I knew you'd be on board, Thunder. I know you like the Fiesta mode as much as I do. Oh, sorry. I have to get up a little bit. I don't know what it is. Maybe I should put my camera somewhere else. Because it keeps not wanting to stay. We should call it Mystery Weapon Stream or something like that. Or Fiesta Extravaganza. Or something like that. Something like, what's gonna happen? I don't know. Okay, so for the frame color, bronze, gold, maybe purple or blue or green again? I don't know. Sorry, my ear's itchy for some reason. But we have to be more careful. Exactly. And don't worry, guys. Me and Thunder are constantly looking for new games for me and Nick and Thunder to play, so it's more, refreshing. I know seeing the same few games can be a bit boring, so I'm constantly looking for new games for all of us to try. And we might do a Jackbox night every week, I don't know. I might have to add a Jackbox night. I don't know. Streaming 3 days is already a lot for me, so maybe adding an extra day is gonna be too much. We'll see. The extra day probably will be temporary until I can find a job or go back to school. And then I'd have to drop the extra day, but for a couple of weeks it might be interesting. We'll see. Nick might not be on board, but we'll see about it. Did you guys know that there's a new mode of Centipede? I'm a huge fan of Centipede. You guys know this. I used to do Atari Flashback Centipede streams. I haven't really done them in a while, but I might be interested in continuing those. We'll see. Jackbox 8 is out? Ooh! So exciting! Yeah, you can definitely tell I've been working out. I couldn't tell before, but damn, you can see the muscles in my arms. Strong lady. Anyway, now's not the time to talk about how thick I am. Now is the time to get back to work. Get back to work! Okay, so what do you think about this color? Hold on. Focus, camera. Focus. Focus. What do you think about this color? It's sort of a purplish pink. Sorry. There, now you guys can get a better perspective of the art. Sorry, you guys might see my dogs in the background. Let's do it. Let's do this color. Yeah. And then we'll decide whether or not you guys like the background dark or if you guys want me to paint over it. I know at the time when I did this sketch, the idea of doing sort of a darker background appealed to me. Might be good for fog. I could leave part of it dark and color the rest of it. I don't know, we'll see what we can do. Yes, I did. I did say that, Dork. It's looking pretty good. Tell me everybody's plan for Halloween, or if you don't plan on celebrating it, what you plan to do. Usually what I like to do is I like to make sweets, and I like to carve pumpkins, and I like to watch somewhat scary movies, but not too scary, because I'm not like a huge fan of horror films, but I guess I'm gonna go outside of my comfort zone, because me, Thunder, and Nick might be watching some horror films. Maybe. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I do art and games on this channel, and this is Art Night. And I hope you enjoy being with us in the future. Kind of want to go for like this washy type look. So maybe do a little bit dark on. How have you been? How you doing tonight? We're doing some chill coloring. We're hanging out. I love art too. Art is pretty cool. We celebrate all of multimedia on this channel. Sometimes we do party games like Jackbox or Game Beast, and sometimes we do stuff like Rocket League or Splitgate. It really depends. Most often I'm playing with Nick and Thunder, but sometimes I play story games like Kina or Ghost. It really depends. But don't get too attached to the story streams, because sometimes I kind of go in and out of doing story games, but I'll try to commit to a full series. I sometimes do 2 or 3 episodes of Ghost in over a couple of weeks, and then I stop playing it for a while. It's kind of complicated. You know, I like to take my time if I enjoy a game. I don't want to, like, rush to the end, you know? I want to take my time. So, I'm currently playing Ghost and Kina at the moment. Yeah, I just started the game, so I'm not too far ahead. Sorry. My arm might cover up the artwork for a second. Yeah. I'm really enjoying the story so far. My god. Kina so far has been a really beautiful game. They really went all out with the detail. And from what Nick told me, this studio has never made a game before, or were animators. So that makes sense. I'm studying to be an animator slash VFX artist right now. So it's really cool to see what people can accomplish when they work hard enough, you know? like I said, we do. Today's art night. Tomorrow is Wednesday and Thursday are the game nights, and then rinse and repeat. Nick and Thunder helped me ease me into talking because I'm kind of socially awkward. They help comfort me on chat. Basically, what they do is they keep bots away from the channel to make sure that we're getting actual people. Sometimes they might ban somebody who's being a bit rude. But we never really get, it's mostly wholesome, you know? I haven't really gotten anything too bad. You know, we haven't really had to ban anybody so far, which I'm grateful for. Because I don't like being the bad guy. But yeah, they mostly are here to help monitor the chat, you know, engage with the others if I'm otherwise busy. And sometimes they'll play games with me. Like sometimes, like with Sackboy, for example. Sackboy is the new Little Big Planet game. There are some levels in that game that you can't play alone. It's a very multiplayer involved game. I had Nick and Thunder help me with most of the game when I played it on stream. I'm actually not done with the game yet, so I might play a little bit more Sackboy. I'm pretty close to finishing it up. I wanted to get the game because in the special mode you could get Connor from Detroit Become Human, and I'm a pretty big fan of Detroit. It's a good game. A lot of, I like choice-based games because I have a hard time making decisions on my own sometimes. It's a really good, like, mind puzzle for me. I like shooting games, but mostly one-off, you know? Sometimes if I get too in-depth with a story, it's a lot of details to keep track of for my brain to handle sometimes. So, but, I recently got an Xbox S, and on my birthday, and so one of the first things that I got was the Halo Master Chief Collection. So I might, if I get a camera for the Xbox, I might replay the first Halo, all the way up to Reach, I think, and to prepare for Halo Infinite. That might be a fun thing to do. I love Halo a lot. I grew up with it. I remember playing it when I was 9 years old. Those endless hours of me and my sister, goofing off in Slayer. She used to go up on top of like the highest point of a Slayer map and snipe me. And then I asked her to teach me how to snipe. So I'm pretty good at long range shooting in games. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's telling me to play that game. I might get the games and play them. I'm kind of interested. Nick and Thunder are big fans of the, not now. Not now. Sorry, my computer was just telling me about an update, but, like I said, Nick and Thunder are pretty big fans of that, so I might check it out. I've never actually, played Life is Strange, but I've seen some gameplay for it, and it looks like it's a pretty interesting, franchise to get into. I will try to get Halo soon. Okay. And one of the games, sometimes you can find pretty good games just by looking in the App Store and giving it a go. Like last year, I stumbled upon this game where it's like a battle royale, but you play as toy soldiers, and it's called the Mean Greens, and basically you're like these toy soldiers, and you get to shoot You have a choice of doing a free-for-all, a team deathmatch, or you can do capture the flag. And you're basically, you have maps that are like, you're inside a Lego brick house, or you're a plastic dinosaur called Jurassic Plastic, you know? It's, I will update my computer soon, don't worry. My computer is set to do an auto update, so it should be, it's a pretty fun game, and from what Thunder told me, you can fit 100 people in a lobby. So if I really wanted to invite people in the audience, and it won't break my PS4 to have 100 people in it, it'd be an interesting stream, that's for sure. But yeah, and on this channel I like to do a bunch of different things. Sometimes I'll paint ceramic clay statues. Other times I might paint backgrounds. Like last week I hand painted the backgrounds for my coloring instead of using ink and colored pencil. Although that's usually my preferred medium, is markers, pen, and colored pencil. To get the shine effect that people like so much in my artwork, I use metallic pencils. These are Faber-Castell, but you can find ones that are, unbranded, I like to focus on the coloring aspect in general because I feel like that's the most interesting part of an art piece, To the people who, what game was in... Oh, you were doing Pro Skater. That's another thing. Sometimes I'll do a Pro Skater stream. I'm pretty close to finishing the first game. I don't know if you guys know this, but I never actually played 1 and 2 as a kid. I played 3, and then I didn't play 4. And then me and Nick tried 5, and we just, I don't know, something weird happened with how that game was. Hopefully if they do a Pro Skater 6. Oh, yes I do. Yeah. I work out 3 to 4 days a week. Usually when I'm not drawing or posting artwork, I'm at the park doing stretches or using dumbbells. I have done a lot of strength and weightlifting training. Because when I was in college, I didn't want to, when I was in college, I didn't want to gain a bunch of weight. I wanted to stay fit. So I decided to take a bunch of weightlifting classes on a whim, and I found out that I actually enjoyed it. So for the past 6 to 7 years that I've been in college, I had taken a weight and strength training class. The last time, before the pandemic, I could lift about 300 pounds, but now weightlifting is sort of like dieting. You kind of have to keep doing it or else your muscles weaken. So if I want to get back to that strength load, I have to keep doing dumbbells again. I've also been picking up skateboarding. I used to rollerblade a lot as a little girl, and I've done a little bit of ripsticking, so I'm pretty good when it comes to like the basics of steering skate steering while skating. And I used to love going to the roller rink and stuff. So, a skateboard is a lot different than rollerblades, that's for sure. I enjoy it though, and I'm actually getting pretty good at steering and stuff. I'm slowly working my way up to doing tricks, but I can't guarantee you're gonna see a trick montage anytime soon. But maybe someday. It can take years to learn how to do tricks on a skateboard. So I've been watching videos and I've been reading up on it. So hopefully something will sink in. So what kind of art or stuff that you like? I like fantasy and sci-fi stuff. I really like time travel, and I like comic books and superheroes and anime and manga. I like a bunch of stuff. Basically anything that anybody has ever nerded out on, I'm probably a fan of it. Except for maybe some exceptions. I never really got into Game of Thrones, or I'm not a huge fan of I don't know. I can't say whether or not I'm a fan of D&D because I've never done it. But my sister really wants me to try it, so maybe one of these days I'll sit down and do a campaign with my sister. Yeah. But I love How to Train Your Dragon. I love Harry Potter. Even though the author is a subject that I don't want to get into, I don't approve of her beliefs. Let's just say that. Anybody can identify as anything that they want to. You know? I really like Sherlock, and I like Ben 10 and Generator Rex, and I like all those old cartoon shows like Ed and Eddie and the Powerpuff Girls. And I like My Hero Academia and Black Clover and Naruto and Bleach and all that stuff. I always think it's funny how everybody says one thing is better than the other, but really, on a story aspect, they're kind of the same thing. I love shonen manga, but some of it's a little formulaic. You know, just like in American storytelling, we all have our tropes that we cling to when we write stories. But that's the best part about stories. You can start with a trope and then you can revert it, you know? Like how in Avengers, right? At first, Captain America was the self-sacrificing one and Tony was the selfish one. But in the end, Cap decided to put himself first, you know? He earned it, though. He earned his dance with Peggy, you know? And, Cap and Tony decided to sacrifice himself, you know? It's that kind of storytelling that I really love. When you divert expectations. Sorry, I've been studying lit and storytelling a lot. So I used to write stories. So I'm a film student. So we do a lot of character and story analysis in those classes. I don't want to bore anybody with my story analysis-ness. Yeah, Nick, you need to chill. The person wants to talk. I don't mind talking. I'm actually surprised at how involved the audience is today. Normally, they just let me sit in color, which is kind of boring for me. I'm not really a huge, social person in real life. I'm sort of an introvert, but I love talking on stream. I don't know why. It's those little contradictions. I like having someone to talk to when I work. I guess that's why. It helps keep me focused. Because otherwise my mind drifts off. and I just stare blankly at my artwork. Let's see. What are you in the mood for, Dort? Do you want to do a fan art, an original work? We got a couple of stuff here. I think Nick is just excited to get to the next piece. I don't have a lot in this sketchbook anymore. I've colored a lot of it, so I might have to get a new sketchbook soon. Sometimes I sketch. Sometimes I take something from an old sketchbook and I color that. Oh, it's so hard to decide. Cake? Yeah. This is cherry. Was it cherry or strawberry? I think it might have been strawberry cheesecake or cherry cheesecake. But even if that's the original concept, we can go crazy with it. Sometimes I like to do what's known as off-color. Off-color in graffiti is like when you make something from real life a little strange. Like you do a purple pizza and pink pepperoni, like that. It's fun to mess around with that kind of stuff. Okay. So we could go more true to life or we could go crazy with it. That depends on what you guys like in an art perspective. I like the crazier the better, but I realize some people are like, that's not how real pizza works. Looks like. You know? Let's just, or we could do half and half. Like we could make the cherries still red, but we can make the cake a different color. I'm always kind of interested in that. Obviously it's cheesecake, so the original color was probably white, but we can go crazy with it. Let's do that. Let's do half and half. So we're gonna make the cherries the normal red. Maybe add a little bit of pink in there. Because cherries are red, but they also have a little bit of pink to them. I just kind of noticed that when I look at them. When I took my animation classes, we had to study real life objects. So in a lot of ways, animation is like the study of life. Like we have to watch videos of people jumping or running just to get the movements right or somewhat right. Just like with every other art, some people might want to go a little bit more wonky with the walk or the running cycles. Here we go. So I want to have a more darker pink, and I want to use the thinner side. Because we kind of want the color blend to be subtle, you know? I like to get these dual pens because it saves me a lot more money than it would just to get one box that's fine tipped and the other that's not. and it makes it interesting. We might have to add a little bit of the darker side of the pink after all. And sometimes I do draw from scratch, but it's not very often. Oftentimes I post the line arts first on social media, and then on art night, tonight, on Tuesdays, I color them. At first I used to just post the artwork, and people are like, kind of hype it up a little bit. Hype up the stream, get people excited to see what the artwork's gonna be, And so I started doing that. Sometimes I'll do digital edits, like in PixArt, and other times I'll draw it by hand first, and then I'll put it in PixArt, and then all I will do is probably add a background, or I'll change the lighting or shadow to make it more appealing if I didn't like how the lighting or shadow worked in the coloring. But more often than not, what you see with my artwork is done by hand. And some line arts are easier than others. Some are pretty straightforward, like it only took me like 5 minutes to maybe draw this one, but others are very meticulous and take about 2 to 3 hours to do the line art alone, because it's hard for me to draw straight lines and clean lines sometimes. Some come easy, some are like, I've used up all the erasers on the 50 pencils that I have type feel. But I enjoy it, Enjoy it when it's a little bit of a challenge. So the icing, the color of the icing and the cake, I will let you guys decide. Sometimes I like to get the audience involved in what they want the artwork to look like, even if it's just what frame because sometimes my artwork has a frame to it, so if I wanted to post it in an actual frame in a convention, it's easier to frame it because it gives me a guide of where to put the artwork. Also, one time when I exhibited my artwork at a convention, my family and I printed out the artwork. We took one of those folder things that you might get at a school shop. We cut them up, made them into squares, and we decoupaged them. So basically we took some glue, we painted it on the artwork, and made it shiny. We glued the artwork to the folder thing to make it almost look like art flashcards. I actually have some. Hold on. So these were some of the leftover prints from a convention that I did that did not sell. Mostly because, so, see here you have the shininess of the edit, right? Or the artwork. And then we used, like I said, we used the folder from a school folder, and then we glued the artwork onto it, and then we decoupaged them. Yeah. Maybe maybe I might do a giveaway if people are interested in some of these art prints. But we'll see. This is one of my favorite edits I've ever done. It was pretty simple. The design is simple and straightforward, but I still enjoy it. It's the Trippy Become Human fan art, and it says "Hold on just a little bit longer," which is the song from the game. And since the game is so tied to identity, what I did is I took a blue triangle and I took a fingerprint and I put it on. I layered it on top of the triangle. Kind of gives me kind of an X-Files vibe. Maybe that's just me. Sorry. I've been talking a lot, so my throat's a little raw. But like I said, it was fun. Sometimes I'll take a sketchbook and I'll draw stuff up on the convention table. And I'll lay it out on the convention table, and because I drew it on the fly, there's no fancy decoupaging or anything like that. This is one of the sketches I did at a convention. I don't know if you can recognize these guys, but this is Sam and Dean from Supernatural. My versions of them, anyway. I think it's funny how I kind of gave Dean a sort of Super Saiyan haircut, but give me a break. I have not. It was my first time drawing them. Okay. So, let's get this cake done. So, do we want to go crazy or do we want to go more true to life? Because if we did more true to life, then this would be the end of the coloring. We would just have to do the background. I kind of want to go a bit crazy, but with it. What do you think, Dirt? Yep. Like I said, I'm a nerd of all kinds. I just finished up Lucifer. It's gonna be hard to get into a new show. Lucifer was my favorite show for the past 6 years, so it's gonna be difficult to find something that's... Actually, Lock and Key is coming back. I really like that show. Lock and Key is gonna get a season 2, so I'm pretty excited for that. I'm kind of doing two monthly art prompts at the same time. I'm doing Magictober, and I'm also doing deck art October. So sometimes I combine the prompts, and other times I might do one monthly art challenge above another. Like sometimes if I can't come up with a different idea for the prompt list, I'll just do one on its own. I think the latest one I did was Scream, which I really enjoyed, not gonna lie. I had never drawn Ghostface before, so I was afraid that was gonna look weird. But what I did was I drew Scream in Scream. Basically, I drew the Scream guy in the painting of Scream by Edward Mulch. I think it's Munch, but it's this really old painting. Even if you don't know the name of the dude, it's pretty iconic. You go, he's going like this, he's going like that. Let's go crazy with the background then. I don't know how, but like in one of my last artworks, for the snail, I created this really like trippy aesthetic, and I was like, how did I do that? I think it's just all about a repetitive pattern, one after the other, like this. So it kind of has like this dreamy like quality to it. I think, you know, yeah. Let's see if I can show you guys. I colored this one off stream. I was gonna stream it, but after a while I decided against it. But here it is. At first I was gonna draw the Scream guy from the painting. Dork, don't say that, okay? If he likes Scream, he can like Scream. But basically I wanted him to react to Ghostface, like, off to the side, but then I realized that his body was too elongated, so I decided not to. Yeah, Dork, maybe you should give it another try. Don't mind him, sometimes he likes to get under people's skin. Should we introduce a third color into this, or do you think the background is crazy enough? Well, I think we could do a little bit of green in here. Yeah, me and Nick are probably gonna do like a horror movie marathon on Halloween. It wasn't my idea. Nick really wants to do it. I'm not a huge fan of horror movies, but I'm willing to give this a shot, I guess. Don't worry, he's seeing protector over you. I wonder why. Oh, well, I guess I don't normally say this often enough on the channel, but Nick is my boyfriend. That's why. So if you wonder why we call each other Dork, it's like our nickname for each other. We don't usually say bae or baby because we find it kind of cringy, so we usually call each other Dork, or sometimes I call him Sully and sometimes he calls me, I don't know what he calls me. For a while he tried to call me Chicken Nugget, which I did not appreciate. I don't know. One day we just called each other a dork and it stuck. I know some people might see it as an insult, but for us, it's just a normal thing. Yeah. I try to keep a little bit of professionalism, just enough to so that I can work, you know. But sometimes, you know, it's kind of complicated. I'm not too overly serious when I'm streaming, but when it comes to the art streams, I sort of take it a little seriously. But the art streams are chill. The game streams can be a bit chaotic. I won't lie. Sometimes me and Nick and Thunder can rage when we're playing Splitgate or Rocket League. Not that much, but just enough for it to be chaos in a good way, you know? We have a lot of fun on this channel, and we're slowly building up the Discord. I don't know if you use Discord, but this channel has one. I don't like to advertise it too much, but it's available to everyone. You don't have to be a sub or you don't have to have some special perk. Oh, thank you. No. Me and Nick have been dating for 12 years now. Ever since we were in high school. But, no, I've just been working out lately, and I've, cut my hair. Yeah, I did this. I didn't go to a salon or anything. I just took the scissors and went. But yeah, I don't think being in a relationship has anything to do with. I don't think not being in a relationship or being in a relationship has anything to do with looking good. I think that's just how you present yourself, you know? How you advertise yourself, you know? Believe me, there are days when I look totally drained. But I still want to come on anyway because I love streaming and I love being there for my fans and I just love sharing art with everyone. It's okay. Every time I can't stream, I always feel a little sad because that's another day I'm not hanging out with you guys, you know? I know, it might come as a shock to everybody. Totally a little bit sarcasm, but I was kind of a lone wolf as a kid. I had a hard time making friends. And I had a hard time reaching out when I needed help and stuff like that. I still do. But I feel like when I go and I press go live, my past doesn't matter anymore. What matters is me being present in that moment for just a couple of hours, you know? I know I'm getting a little cheesy, but I really do mean it. Don't get me wrong, my life isn't terrible or anything. I work out 3 or 4 times a week. I draw a lot, and I love doing it. I love seeing people's reaction to my artwork. I think that was the most fascinating part about being in a convention and being an exhibitor. You get to see what in life people see, you know? I love to join the... Oh. Well, it's okay. I know Discord isn't for everyone. I usually try to... People tell me to offer it. Eventually, I might have Stream Elements have the link in rotation, so I don't have to talk about it, along with the link to my YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is mostly it's just like the VOD channel at this point. I used to do other stuff off stream, like vocal covers of songs and stuff back in the day. And I might do those again, maybe, but because I love singing. But and I used to make fan vids. I wanted to actually do a bit more of those, maybe in the future. I don't know. I want to get a good editing software if I'm going to do that. But most of them are of Lucifer, I think. I did a bunch for the Save Lucifer campaign back in the day when the show got taken off of Fox. I was one of the ones who helped save it. So naturally, when I went to Comic-Con in 2018, when I volunteered, I went to the wings and posed. Though there was a huge line, so my wings were not quite centered. Let me tell you that much. And I'm also looking forward to Good Omens Season 2. I am kind of curious where Neil Gaiman's going to take it, because so far, from what I know, there's only one. Yeah? Yeah. Honestly, owning a Discord server is pretty awesome. I get to interact with my fans off stream without it being too overwhelming. I try to respond to comments on Twitter and Instagram, but sometimes I think I use Discord a bit more. So if you guys really want to get to know me in a more, I don't want to say personal level, because I get pretty personal on this stream sometimes. Not intentionally, I'm a very sentimental person. You know? So joining the Discord is definitely a better way to reach me, for sure. I kind of go in and out of Discord every day. There are some days where I am not on and Nick and Thunder are, but Nick is pretty active. I have him be the main mod to look after the server when I can't. And somehow, okay, I love camping, okay? And I liked going to science camp, so usually some servers have some sort of theme. Like some of the rules have a more fantasy theme or sci-fi theme. The theme from my Discord is summer camps, I guess. I call myself owner of the camp. And then, as for the mods, I call them Fire Brigade. It's kind of an obscure reference, but basically, me and my mom are a huge fan of the romantic comedy time travel sci-fi movie called Kate and Leopold. And in one scene where he's taking the dog out, he looks at the fire truck and he says, "The Fire Brigade." That's the reference. And basically, Leopold is basically an old Victorian dude who got sent to the early 2000s Because back then, that was the future. And he kind of falls in love with Meg Ryan's character, Kate. It's actually a pretty good movie. I think it was Hugh Jackman's first movie, I think, actually. Though I can't remember. I love when he gets mad about toasters. Even if you don't want to watch the whole movie, I'm sure there's a clip of the toaster scene. It's pretty hilarious. Dork, I should make one? Yeah? Go ahead, if you want to make a server, make one and invite me, I guess, unless it's a server. That's another thing. If you want to just make a private server where you're the only member, you could do that. I remember, so my server is actually older than this channel because I made my Discord server back when I tried to do Patreon. I never got any Patreons, unfortunately. I wasn't as known as I am now. I bet if I set up a Patreon again, maybe I might actually go somewhere, but back then I had just started. And the Discord was going to be a Patreon reward. But honestly, the Discord is free to join, and even if I do get subs, I do have a separate text channel that I have just in case that does happen. Just in case I do become affiliate and have subs, I do have a channel set up for that. I might make another one too. If I do get there, the channel will be known as Crystal Cove. I think it might be a reference to something, but I can't remember. Oh, I think it was, I wanted to reference Pirates Cove from Detroit without it being a Detroit reference, sort of, a tongue-in-cheek. I remember when Twitch used to have chat rooms. There used to be separate chat rooms. My two chats were called Spider Cop and 28 Wounds. I might make 28 Wounds a thing again, because that sounds like it would be a fun text channel. I don't know. I kind of miss the Twitch rooms. They should bring that back somehow. I'm trying to host people when I can, you know? Because now that I heard that Twitch is gonna make hosting, now they're gonna charge people for hosting, I think. I kind of hope that they back out on that, or that's not true. Because I have a huge host list, and I don't want a bunch of charges. I don't know. Oops. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to go crazy with the cake. I'm just using the blue to emphasize the outlines of the cake without having to use black again. Plus, I think it will make it look more interesting. I'll be right back. Okay. Take your time. But yeah, we have a lot of fun on this channel, and I'm glad to do it. So, I don't know if you guys know this. I didn't advertise it or anything. I probably should have posted it on my Twitter. I tried to find the original screenshot that I had, but I couldn't find it. But basically, 14 years ago from now, a young little spark of Fire Crystal decided to create a DeviantArt channel back in 2008, and then she decided to become an online artist. So it's kind of crazy how I think if 13 or I think 12-year-old to 13-year-old me would be surprised at how much I accomplished. That's for sure. I've been doing this for a long time. 14 years is a long time to be sharing artwork with everyone, and I'm glad I'm able to do it. I'm also glad that in 2016 I decided to introduce gaming into my catalog. The first game I ever streamed was Rocket League. And Rocket League is kind of a staple of this channel, you know? I stream Rocket League every now and then, but I don't stream it as often as I used to. Before, it was just purely Rocket League, but now I do Splitgate, or Detroit, or Jackbox. It's kind of crazy. Okay. Oh, I like the blue. So where are you tuning in from, if you're still here? I know some people have to come and go, so no hard feelings if you had to go. I am, especially since it's pretty late for me. It's like 2:15. I was right the first time, no green. I'll cover that up. Okay, how many more until you affiliate? Well, I have to have 3 viewers in 30 days, and so far, I've been close to the threshold, but not quite there. It's the viewership that I need, really. But it's no big deal. I like doing this. I don't make money off of any of my artwork that I post, or, well, that depends. I have a Redbubble, and sometimes if people buy something, I get a little notification when somebody buys something. But other than that, I don't make a lot of money off of what I do. Hardly any. But I don't do it for the money. I do it because I love doing artwork and I love playing games. And as much as it would be cool to make money off of streaming so I don't have to worry about finding another job, I think for the time being, it might be better if I did have another job. Because even if I did get affiliate, I'd probably still have another job anyway. Because art supplies are not cheap. They are not. One trip to the craft store for me is like $70. So, but I still love what I do, you know? I don't want to make it seem like I'm poor or unfortunate. I'm very fortunate to be where I'm at. Sometimes I need to work stuff more properly. Sorry. California. I'm in Washington. I think I might... What do I do for shading? Let's do another metallic color. Let's do pink. Metallic pink. But yeah, I'm in Washington. I'm kind of in between Washington and Oregon. So I'm around Seattle. It's been raining here lately. I had to skate back home in the rain with my board, and it's making me nervous because rain can damage the trucks of your board, making it rusty, and then I'd have to replace the bearings on the wheels, and I don't want to have to do that, you know? Oh, you can see the shadows. Looking pretty cool. I also have a Ko-fi. Ko-fi is where you can support artists. It's kind of like Patreon, but you can have a shop there. Like I said though, I am not, you have to have a premium account to get money through Ko-fi, and I don't have a premium account, so I mostly just post my art for free. My art is free everywhere. Basically, for the most part. Oh, I love Starbucks. Yeah. With a premium account, I could change it to get fire crystal geodes, or get fire crystal coffee, or pizza. I think I'd probably change it to get fire lava lamps, because I think that'd be funny. I love lava lamps, in case you don't know. That's why my break command is a lava lamp, so that I can show you guys my lava lamp. Let's see. See? The perfect backdrop for Wi-Fi. The perfect backdrop for lo-fi. Yeah, the perfect backdrop for Wi-Fi. That's what I meant. Yeah, I didn't used to like coffee, but as I got older, I kind of started appreciating the taste a bit more, especially since everybody introduced me to mochas, and now I'm hooked on those. Mochas are just basically coffee with milk and chocolate, and I like those things. So it was easy to get me hooked. I blame Nick. Nick introduced me to mochas. He's like, I'm gonna get you to like coffee, and I'm like, I bet you can't. Basically, I ate those words in a literal and figurative sense. Yeah. lava lamps too. They're so cool. I love drawing them too because they're not that hard to draw. They're just like a cylinder and some circles. I could draw a bunch of lava lamps right now on stream. Sorry, I didn't like the green that I introduced to the piece, so I'm just trying to cover it up a little bit. There we go. I think that's pretty much done. I mean, maybe add a little bit of shading on the bottom. Now, audience, it's up to you whether or not you want another coloring, whether or not you want a third coloring, or if you want it to end here. I can go on forever. Nick and Thunder know this. I'm a bit of a workaholic. But if you guys gotta tune in, let me know. I might have to get a drink. My throat's feeling a little sore. There we go. That's looking a bit more 3D. We add a little shading here by the little triangle of the cake. Yeah, I guess you kind of did, dork. And okay. I did start kind of late, so it makes sense. Yeah, we can do a short but sweet art stream, why not? Add a little bit of red. I'm feeling red. Yeah, it's getting kind of late. Probably a good idea. I want it to be enough where you guys can see the shading, but also have it not be too in your face. It's very hard to accomplish those things sometimes when you're shading. Sometimes subtlety is not the name of the game. Let's do a purple frame. Why not? The purple is almost dead. Oh no. See if I have another purple pen. Dork. The pen number? Oh my gosh. Wow, this is a really dark purple. It's almost like a violet. I think it will contrast really well with the background. I kind of like that. You gotta be really careful with alcoholic markers though. When you use too much of them, they can kind of bleed through. I don't want it, starting to bleed through a little bit. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I try not to get too lewd, but sometimes I can't help myself. Sorry, everyone. Alright, so that is the result of this coloring. I actually like the fact that I'm able to do trippy backgrounds now. It makes it more interesting, I think, than just doing one solid color. So we got this one, and then we have the other one. What was it? It was the tea, right? Yeah, it was the tea. We had a food thing going on. And you know, cake and tea actually go pretty well together. So it's kind of cool that we did this. Here's the tea. Let me spill the tea. I think this one is definitely a more subtle coloring than the cake piece, that's for sure. It's a little bit more muted, but I kind of like that. Obviously, I might go in PixArt and change the background, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Do you guys like this? You have scrap paper under it, so... Yeah, I probably should start doing that, huh? Everybody says I should do that. Some of my family members says I should skip every page instead of doing every page behind it. So next time I think we'll do this one, and maybe the cookie, and then we're pretty much caught up with the sketchbook, I think. I'll have to drop some new stuff for me to color. Because we're running out of stuff to color in the sketchbook. I think this one I'm going to leave black and white, because the whole point of this one is I kind of wanted my character Emma to have like this like manga look to it. And manga is often not colored. But maybe we might color it. So this is what I did last time. I used metallic paint instead of metallic colored pencils. So when you reflect it in the light, it does this. Shiny! This was a line art for a deck art prompt called Mazes. I actually edited the background and colored it off stream, but I might color this on stream. I'm just kind of worried I might ruin it. The one thing that's different from the finished version is that I tried to make the RA9 work with the edited version, but it just didn't work, so I ended up removing that text. But in traditional, we could do a blood splatter effect with the paint. We could get rid of it entirely, you know. Alright. Obviously, I've been drawing a lot of spooky stuff for spoopy season. I'm not normally a horror artist, you know. I just kind of draw random stuff, and when I'm feeling a bit creepy, I draw creepy. When I'm feeling a bit cute, I draw cute stuff. And when I'm feeling a bit hungry, I draw cake, even though I can't have cake. Well, I can have cake, but it's probably not a good idea. So, I hope you like the stream. My name is Kirley McKenzie, aka FireCrystal192 Art. I do art and games. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a gaming stream. And if you like what you saw, be sure to follow me on other social media sites if you want. And, or tell your friends about this channel. Any way you can spread the word is very helpful to me. Until then, I hope you create and inspire. And the love for what you do never retires. Until then, I gotta go and rest up. Thank you for making this a pretty successful stream so far in a long time. It makes me feel happy. It really warms my heart. You guys made my day today. I've been having an off week lately. So it's good to know that some people appreciate my artwork still. Until then, I'll see you around. Yes, I know I'm ending. Don't worry. I'm just putting some pens away. And I hope you guys have a good Halloween and that you're planning your costumes. And if you don't celebrate Halloween, I just hope you have a good Sunday or Monday, depending on your time zone. And I'll see you guys around. I'm still gonna be here next week, but the week after I'm gonna be going somewhere to celebrate Halloween with my family, so I will like I said, there's gonna be an art stream and there's gonna be a gaming stream, but there probably won't be a second gaming stream that week. I hope that's okay with everyone. I know that you guys are usually used to the 2 gaming nights, but I'm gonna try to take a soft break after Tuesday and see how that goes. Until then, I'll see you guys around. Actually, you know what? We have enough people. I can't see more. That's okay. It's just I just give it an option, you know. If people can't do stuff outside of Twitch, it's no big deal. I just sort of it's just sort of what creators do sometimes. They spread the word out a bit more, so more people get to see the channel. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you want to just keep it on here, you know, on Twitch, that's fine. I don't mind. Actually, you know, let's just host. Normally I try to raid, but I'm kind of tired, so we'll probably raid next week. I usually only do raids on my art streams. Let's see. What? I'm not logged in on the app. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh. Ugh. You know, I'm just probably gonna end here. I'll see you guys around. Hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I guess, actually, today, if you go by time zones. I'll see you guys around. Yeah, I can't wait to see you again. Thank you for stopping by. See you guys.